So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Technics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Check 52, come on. Hey, watch the slant. Check it back. Stay at home.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Jackson on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. Now Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, watch it. He's coming. Check in.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. On third down, a run with Cohen. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
I'm going to come back. to you. I'm going to run it.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Pick it up. Check 15. Check 15.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. This is Cohen. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Check now. Check out. Check.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, check right, go. Mike, 34.
Second down and goal. Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
'56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Crunch time, defense. Mike, 56. Mike,
now a first down throw, Watson, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Cook stripped, the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
At the 23-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Come on, D. Alert. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Check tight end.
Watson now to throw. And this is Cook with the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
56. Watch the screen. Pass. 54. 56. Check 56. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Mike 56. Mike 56. You ain't going nowhere. 56. 31. 56 is the Mike. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He'll find Lindsey here. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the 50, it's Watson. And this is caught by Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Check. Fresno. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I got you. Man, I got you. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Watson looks to throw again. That's caught by Jackson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Bandit. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 50. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the out. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. 29. All day. 56. Mike.
Again, it's Watson. And he finds Cook. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get over.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Dolphins have got it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Now Cohen. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Brings up
Check.
second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Come on, set. Pittsburgh. 34. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Say.
First down, a run with Cohen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between plays. Down 2 touchdowns to their script. I think that they'll stay generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, pick your game up. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Caught by Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. Watson now. Only 1 pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. That'll be complete to Cook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On first down, Watson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Demario Davis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
24. 56.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it'll bring up third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He's going to rifle one deep left. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles, and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Jackson to throw. And an alley to run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's go now. Hey, hold on. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 2nd down. It's Cohen, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Mike, 34. Good track. Good track. 34's a Mike. 34's a Mike. He's coming. Check in.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. To throw again on second down, Watson, and this one incomplete. too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
56, the mic, boys.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Let's go, D. Tighten up. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
Alert! 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
To the air yet again, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, he'll hit Jackson, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 31! 56! Mike's 56! I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Go! 56, the Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he finds Austin complete. The end result, 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Watson on the sneak. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And here it's just a simple question of whether or not the ball broke the plane. Well, I said it's simple. It's not really that simple. This could be really complicated.
We would love for it to be simple, to know that it did actually cross the plane of the goal line. But as you described, it is a difficult call. All it takes is a portion of the ball crossing that line. Now the officials have to determine if that happened.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They're going with Lindsey, and he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They try again with Cohen. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 20.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
56. I'm here all day. 54. Mike's 56. Drop deep, drop deep. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 54. It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Alert, alert.
To throw on third down. Watson. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jackson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set. 19. Alert. I know he ain't got it. 56 to Mike, boys. 50 over. 56. I got it.
Watson on first down. Going up top. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills cut into that lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watch the ship. Jump.
2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34. You cover. You get blocked.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, ready. He's coming. Check in. I got it. Now, you got to get me ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Check 56. Watch the curl.
Here's Watson. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. I got one. Mike, 56. And 31. 56. Let's go, D. 56 to Mike.
On first down, it's Watson. Completes it to Austin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
56, Mike, 56. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Henry. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Yeah, that's what I do. Mike, 56.
From the 50, it's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 43-yard line.
Jackson now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And this is Cook with a grab. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Zoom. Get this. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Let's go, D. Let's go. 56.
3rd and 2, Watson. And got his man complete. That one goes for 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now it's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Oh, try. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Go. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Shoot.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Here's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 36. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Dolphins, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad beat pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dumb me pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth.